Hello, we are Flowtails. As members of this project, we come from variety disciplines and backgrounds. Our challenge is to collect and showcase our story inside a global tale of unreachable flowscapes. Our project is simply focusing on water stories on a global scale right now. From the very first time, we had an idea to create this project about one of the important rivers of southern Turkey area, which we call Asi, and the global name is Orontes River. The main object was to research the 4,000 years story of the river and later create workshops about and around Orontes River. So it was nation-based project. But after pandemic crisis hit, we changed direction to global scale. So we decided to meet with all water stories, doesn't matter as an individual or like a communal scale, from all around the world, created by different mediums from artists and writers. So as you see, pandemic crisis was looked like an issue from the beginning, but it seems like it's not for the project. It gave us a different direction. So this was the main obstacle first, but not later at all. Of course, our communication was only in the digital way. Even as the founders of the project, Ebru Bingöl, Vincenzo Meoli and myself, we have never met once in real life for meeting. It felt like it was kind of an early futuristic era. But like all human beings, we got used to it and started to be part of it. But not all things were positive about that. Getting data from locals, it was vital for this kind of project. For example, we had a struggle to reach local groups with no internet access. So this affected our field experience in a negative way. Talking about local, in the first edition of the project, we had support from the local authorities because a lot of attractions is going to happen in the city of Antakya physically. Because the project was also good in terms of the city promotion. But when it changed to digital, kinda we lost that support. Another obstacle was the language boundaries. Sometimes we were losing the balance of main language selection. When we turned our face to English, we were losing our Turkish audience. Because, like I mentioned before, our first tale was about one of the most important rivers of Turkey. So, of course, it was giving us a responsibility about area. When we turned our face to Turkish, we were losing our global effect. This was kind of tricky situation. It is so important to create a space to make this kind of project. So to create a space, you need to create a budget to cover expenses. Space of Culture was the main supporter of Flow Tales in this important side of project. We are so happy that we met them and saw their positive touch. From the beginning of our project to now, we complete some milestones. Research of Orontes River, documentary film, artist call, digital exhibition, and also we have Reading Landscape Through Water series, which is continuing on YouTube right now. We have upcoming publications which we created from all available information we have got from these events. We need support from public authorities to print this publication and distribute it. Also, we need support for the visibility. We all know from the time we realize how water is important and it does not offer us right to see itself indefinitely, we kind of wake up. I'm saying kinda because we still have some resistance. Even local authorities look at the subject only like a landscaping sometimes. As a Flowtails, we have huge expectation from to get rid of this resistance and take care of nature while surrounding us. To not cover all, to not giving them bad conditions, to not threat them. As human beings, we all must take care of the nature to see the tale which will follow with us as soon as possible and more. Thank you.